Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Gracious good morning to you good people. It's your girl KB. You know what I do and you know why I do it. It is Thursday morning. It is February 12th and it's 3:07 in the a.m. And I'm going to give you some morning randomness. Okay, so this is the second take of this video. And hopefully it will manage to post. How about that? Yeah, I'm having some technical difficulties. That's how my day started. That's why it's random. For the past couple of days, I have had some problems with my car key fob. Buttons. Okay, first the doors would lock. Had no problem unlocking the doors with the fob. But then I would have to go in and just manually do it from the door panel. Then this morning I walk out, nothing, zip, nada, no lights, no camera, no action. I'm pushing buttons, nothing happens. And those of you who know me and follow me know I'm a techno geek. I love to tinker, I love to put things together, have all kinds of electronics in my home. I once put a computer together, a desktop, bought all the components, put it together because I thought I could. And I got into what's called modding, where you design cases to just kind of put bells and whistles on your computer. I did that for a while. Now I just tinker. And when it comes to cars, I learned a lot about cars from my dad. Plus, my mother had this wonderful 69 Mustang that I would change the oil on, and I would just get under the hood and tinker. I've even changed the spark plugs on that bad boy one time. So I love that kind of stuff. So as I'm thinking about this car fob, I'm like, oh great, it's a sensor issue. Now, cars today are basically computers with engines. So it's like, I don't feel like dealing with that. And as you guys know, I shared this, the screen for my audio system and my backup camera and all that they have to put in cars now was glitching. So it would go in and out. And I'm like, I'm not paying the dealership to replace this stuff. So I watched a YouTube video and I went on Amazon and I bought all the parts, all the tools, and I got into my dashboard and changed that screen myself. So that being said, watch the YouTube video about the fob. And the information I got was when the battery on in the key fob starts to get weak, certain aspects of that fob will work, but not all the features will work. And I'm like, great. So like I said, I get out this morning, nothing. And so I go back in the house. Now, mind you, I completely redone my little spot, replaced a bunch of furniture, so it's homey, but in moving things around, I thought, oh man, where did I put these button batteries? But I'm a bit of a neatnik too, so everything in its place and every place has a thing, So I went directly to where I kept the button batteries and swapped that out. And before I closed up everything to go back outside, I tried the remote from my apartment. Now, mind you, I can't get a phone signal from my apartment sometimes because I have to go through the garage in order to go outside because I live in an in-law apartment. So a lot of times I lose the signal walking from car to apartment. But I heard the alarm loud and clear from my apartment, so I knew everything was working. So I go outside, and yes, my God, the signal is strong. So everything's back together, but that's morning randomness. Now the other piece of this, I'm just going to put under the we got to do better files. So, person that I know, super timid, super passive, so much so they don't even speak in meetings. Super sweet. And for me to say that, that's a lot. Okay? So, one morning they're driving to work. And the office, I used to work in this building. The office is in the hood. I'm not afraid of the hood. Grew up in the hood. Okay? But this individual was driving into work and somebody was conducting business in the middle of the street, having a conversation. She drove around them. For whatever reason, this pissed the person who was conducting business off. And they became a raging psychopath. They got in their car and they chased this woman. Not only did they chase her, she said she heard what she thought was shots. So she's calling the police while she's driving. Police tell her, oh, they have a report of shots being fired. So they're trying to find one another because she's doing all these evasive maneuvers. She gets to her office. She parks her car. She finds 2 bullet holes in her passenger side door, the rear passenger side door, and a shell casing on the floorboard on the rear passenger side. What was it about somebody passing you that turned you into a raging maniac? What was that? What was that about? Now, had you been, I want to say successful, if you could call it that, in your endeavor, this innocent person wouldn't have gone home to her kids. We got to do better. What is wrong with you? You were doing something that you could have done differently, like pulled over and had that conversation, been considerate. But you want to be king of the streets that you don't own. You could have been locked up for something stupid. We got to do better, folks. We got to do better. You want people to respect you? Give them something to respect.